goes to bury. You know, I think it was just a case of some funny kind of manipulation, which shouldn't have been at all. And when I asked my brother Kala here too, now what brand of animal should I kill to atone for my sin? He just laughed. And that was how we buried the archers. That was how we ended the matter. So first of all, before I am first of all presenting as a guest writer, as a writer I suppose. Then I will then present my manifesto. My brother here did something about silence. So that might prompt my silence before I go into eruption. Silence for 30 Fadia home cell. Silence is still waters with a bellowing belly. Silence is the occasional loss of God's vocal cord. Silence is waiting without a deadline. Silence is a prolonged birth pang without a birth cry. Silence is a deep womb that won't yield. A fetus that won't protrude. Silence is blood seizure, anemia without death. Silence is a sweeping surprise in slow motions. Silence is a storm encased in a teacup. Silence is a creeping growth stringing a firm taproot. Silence is a missile that won't explode. Silence is the missing pages of a bestseller. Silence is a stolen bang without an echo. Silence is the after sound of a big bang. Silence is rebellion that won't part its lips. Silence is a golden speech. Silence is a voice snapped short in mid-talk. Silence is a restless state of rest and peace. Silence is a sudden throw up without vomit. Now that I've read silence, let me talk about a disturbing kind of silence whenever it happens in Nigeria. And it has happened several times over. This is titled let me take it from the contents page. It's titled A Coup, 56, page 56 of my book, The Weight of Waiting. That's where I'm reading from. The Weight of Waiting, published 2007. It's dedicated to after BBC's Thailand coup and Nigeria. A coup, the title is A Coup is. A coup is the choice you make when you are left with none. A coup is an intercourse that fizzles into a fatal end. A coup is a stab in the back that will not face up to a rifle exchange. A coup is a most wailing gush of shattering sneeze that ends in a stifled hiccup. A coup is an ambitious gamble that ends in a gulag of profits from the state house. A coup is a misbegotten son of democracy when it becomes a conspiracy. A coup is the bloodbath that atones for the absence of ablution. A coup is a sigh of relief that replaces a long and fallen yawn. A coup is a fad in fashionable camouflage that fits wherever mufti is mired. A coup is an abortion upon abortion that ends in an untimely menopause. A coup is the heavy pregnancy of an expectant nation that befriends the bullet to bleed out a new birth. A coup is the implosive voice of the silenced majority recovered in an AK-47. A coup is a choice that must be made between what is right and what must stop.